Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to look at dim sum chicken feet in black bean sauce. So with this said, I hope you enjoyed this recipe because it's very delicious and very tasty. Alright, the first thing you need is about 550 grams of chicken feet. Now these are chicken feet that I found in my local supermarket and they're nice and plump, and that's basically what you're looking for in terms of chicken feet. So the first thing we're going to do is blanch these chicken feet. So let's head over to the stove and start boiling some water. Alright, to a pot of boiling water, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of vinegar. Alright, so the next thing you need is some Maltose. Now if you don't have Maltose, you can substitute this with honey. So what we're going to do is grab a knife and add a heap load of Maltose to the boiling water. So alright, after letting your water reach a rolling boil, take your chicken feet and just add it in. We're basically let it cook for at least 3 minutes until it starts curling up. So after 3 minutes, let's take a look at the chicken feet. And you can see here how much the toes curled up, and that's basically what we're looking for during the blanching process. So let's drain them, cool them off, and let's proceed to the next step. Alright, after cooling down in cold water, next step is to just pat dry these chickens. You want to remove as much of the moisture off the chickens as you can, if any. Alright, once you finish drying off your chicken, next step is basically cutting off the nails off the feet. Alright, after cutting off all the nails off your chicken feet, let's transfer them to a bowl. For this, we're going to coat the chicken feet with 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce. And this dark soy sauce will give when you deep fry it, it gives the chicken feet its color. So don't skip this step. Grab your pair of gloves and just mix it up. Once it's thoroughly mixed, and then add it to a strainer. And let's head off to and deep fry this chicken feet. Now while you're starting to plan your deep frying, you may as well get your water boiling for the long steaming process. So here in the boiling water, we're going to have like 1 scallion, 6 or 7 star anise, 1 lob of ginger, and we just toss this into the boiling water so it makes it easier to transfer the deep fried chicken into the boiling water for the 1-hour steaming process. Alright, to boiling water, take your spices that we mentioned earlier and just toss them in there. Basically, we just want to let that come to a rolling boil, and then while we're deep frying, we just easily transfer our chicken feet into the boiling water. So alright, so now we have our oil boiling to around 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Make sure that you have a spatula drain and also that you have a cover. Now this is the most dangerous part of this process, so rather make sure that you have these to protect yourself from the splashing oil. So to just stay safe, what we're going to do here is lift the wok cover from the other end, and we're going to just grab our chicken feet and toss them in from the back end just to stay safe, as you can see right here. So when you toss this chicken feet in here, oil will splash everywhere, so I'd rather that you lift the lid opposite to your direction. And here we just boil it for 2 minutes. So after 2 minutes of deep frying, this is what your chicken should look like. So I'm going to just take this and just transfer it to our... So we're going to take out chicken feet and just toss it into our boiling water as we go. So we continue this process for the rest of the chicken feet. So alright, now that all our chicken feet is transferred to the boiling water, what we're going to do is let it boil for at least 45 minutes to up to an hour. And by the time the 45 minutes elapse, what we're going to do is drain it, cool it down in ice water, and pat it dry. And we'll see you back then. Alright, while our chicken feet is steaming, let's go ahead and make the marinade for the chicken feet. First thing you need is about 10 grams of salt, 4 grams of MSG. Now if you're averse to using MSG, feel free to skip using MSG. 15 grams of sugar. 30 grams of cornstarch. You can also use potato starch, it's almost similar. Tablespoon of oyster sauce. Tablespoon of Hoisin Sauce. A tablespoon of creamy peanut butter. Tablespoon of Char Siu Sauce. About a tablespoon of chili oil. Now this is my homemade chili oil. I'll leave the link below where you can find how to make this chili oil yourself. If you don't have this, if you feel to use just regular chili oil at the supermarket. Now you also need about 2 tablespoons of garlic oil. Now this is a homemade recipe. Basically you just do the same thing with the chili oil with garlic. So you just need about 2 tablespoons of this. And that's about 2 tablespoons. About a tablespoon of Shaoxing wine. And a couple of dashes of white pepper powder. Grab your trusty chopsticks and give it a good stir. Alright, with our sauce all mixed up, let's put it aside and let's look at our... So after 45 minutes, make sure you cool them down in an ice bath and then make sure you drain it and pat it dry. Afterwards, we want to just basically take a meat cleaver or a vegetable cleaver and just basically split the chicken in half. So basically work it one at a time. Take your knife. There we go. Just take a look at all that the meat in that chicken feet. So delicious. Alright, let's take a look at our chicken and our marinade sauce. Just basically, once it's in there, just get your gloves, put it on, and just mix that sauce around and get that in every crevice of the chicken feet. Oh my god, look at how delicious that is. And then just basically transfer that to a nice plate for steaming. So when you get to here, you basically just take some black beans and hot pepper and just basically just put it all around your chicken feet. Alright, let's take this over to the steamer and let's cook it for at least 10 minutes. Let that steam away for 10 minutes. Wow, you guys, this dish looks absolutely beautiful. And I wish I could invite you guys over here to smell this dish. It's so aromatic, so fragrant. It's just on another level. So this dish may look intimidating to make, but it's quite doable in any kitchen at home. Now, as long as you follow the 4 principle, blanching it, deep frying it, and boiling it and just coating it with your sauce. This dish should come out as good as the dim sum restaurants. So that's all I have today. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. It's quite fun to make. So if you found this video interesting and informative, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos from me, hit the subscribe button. If you have any thoughts, comments, suggestions, leave in the section below. Until next time, happy cooking and peace out.